Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. This is second channel content. So, frick. There's any noise in the background, just my sister watching freaking Inside Out. I think she's a very big fan of the movie. But anyway, this is gonna be like a very raw Blender stream, because the only thing that's open right now is OBS and Blender on my computer. So the reason why is because today we're going to be animating something I've planned ever since March of this year. So I've only made like 2 scenes of this animated project that I've been making. I just want to open up Task Manager first, just in case things look bad here. Okay, so far I can still use my computer as long as I don't open any other apps. So yeah, I've started this this project in my in Blender. It's a grease pencil animation. That's all about 2 people wrestling each other. I was planning to release this actually this month, but turns out 2D animation is much more harder than producing a 3D animated short. There's so many frames I had to freaking juggle around, and I'm not sure if this is gonna be something that I can make in a span of 3 months. So I figured that I should probably dedicate some streams on actually making this from start to finish, because I don't know why, but I just feel like I should record everything I make from now on, because freaking AI is now a thing, and I want to be more honest with what I make by actually showing you guys how I make stuff. So I'm going to dedicate this channel now to making freaking making these sort of a raw Blender content that just won't fit in the main channel. That, you know, wherein you guys expect things to be finished, or at least there's like some progress to be noticed for each stream I make on the main channel. With this channel though, you're not gonna see me make any substantial progress. You're either gonna see me do some grease pencil animation like these, wherein it's like I mean, I'm just making some frames, but it's not. I can't promise you that I'm finished with a certain step by the time I'm done with this stream. Because let's just say that this is gonna be like a multi-part series that will probably extend to, like, I don't know, 20 parts or something. And then of course there are some streams that I'm planning to do on the second channel, where it's just, you know, some stuff that I put out on the main channel, but it's just very minute things, like rigging that 2D VTuber avatar I did a while ago, or just me, like I don't know, like putting in the finishing touches of something that isn't really that substantial and doesn't really feel right with the main channel. So yeah, that's gonna be like the plan for how I'm gonna do things moving forward. So let's just jump into it, shall we? Let's just freaking make a frame here. So just to give you guys some context, I've only run out 2 scenes, and this is already now the 3rd scene. And I think I've been stuck on making this scene for like the past couple of months, because as you can see, I have like two grease pencil objects playing in right now. One is from the guy here. I would call him Cowboy Shit, and the other one here is I would call El Generico second, because there's already for some reason a wrestler that's called El Generico. I pretty much been focusing on animating these 2 grease pencil objects. And it's just them like punching each other, like as in like any other wrestling match you've seen in WWE or AEW. So we're going to try to. I still need to animate like one more thing here, and it's them. So guy does a punch, the other guy does a punch. He does another punch, he does another punch. I still need to do like one more cycle of them punching each other, and then we can figure out how to move this camera around, and then we have to color in the frames and shit. That's a lot of things to do. So let's just jump into it, shall we? And as you can see, I apply some very unique animation techniques, like freaking look at this. Wait, is that just noticed it. Did I? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, I used a little bit some smear frames. I did some multiples as well. As you can see with this punch here. I don't know if you guys would think this AI, but no, this is like a normal thing in animation to simulate multiple movements, you kinda draw like multiple arms as if they're moving fast, and sometimes you would not even draw any arms at all, like with this scene here, where it's just like him like moving his arms fast. This won't make sense, but if I like make this part of his thing blue, it would sort of look like his arms moving fast. So yeah. So let's just go to this frame here and let's paint this cowboy shit. Okay, so I made this guy, and I just need to animate him getting punched. So we're now at the point wherein he is sort of slowing down his reaction to the punch. So for this one, oops, keep forgetting, like I need to go to draw mode first before I add a keyframe. Alright, and let's just make sure that the camera is not gonna move when I move my view here. Okay, cool. Alright, and let's move some of these bones, shall we? Just a smidge, because I don't want to I don't want to extend his, I don't want to have him fall under his back or something. So just like that. And this arm should also probably move a bit to this side. Alright, and this one as well. Move it like that. Alright, here we go. Go to object mode, go to the grease pencil, and let's copy the silhouette of this character. So alright, so I think one thing I haven't done before when I was animating this was copy a bunch of lines that can be copied into the next frame. Like with these legs, I didn't remove any of the legs, so might as well just copy some of these strokes here. Control C, Control V. Nice. Alright, and let's go ahead and Shift Alt Z, and let's freaking paint over this. Shift Alt Z, Shift Alt Z. Alright, let's draw the heck out of this. Alright, cool. And in case you're wondering why I don't have my VTuber avatar, It's because the last time I did like an animation stream, freaking Blender crashed on me. Well, not last time, but like 2 streams. Like the stream before I did another animation stream. Like Blender crashed on me. I wondered why. I figured it was because like Blender was, I think, too much of a heavy-duty program to be streaming some very complicated shit like animation. So I decided to like stream again. Okay, that's good. I decided to stream myself again, doing an animation stream, and I thought that things were going well up until the very end when just suddenly my computer just crashed on me again. But the good thing about that, about my last animation stream, is that at least happened when during my when I finally switched to my end screen. So I didn't really it didn't really affect what people viewed during the stream, but it still had me worried, like, okay, this can still happen even if things don't, even if like things we're still working correctly, it still might happen. So I hold off on doing animation streams. And it's only now that I think my computer got a little bit better. Like, I sent this computer to the computer shop, had it checked. They did a little bit of some stuff with the inside of it. I think they helped me. They sort of fixed the whole cooling issue with my computer. I saw them like sticking some stuff in its motherboard or something. I think it's supposed to like help my computer cool down more. So that's a cool thing, and it's not even that expensive of a thing to fix. I mean, like, compared to all the other options they gave me, like changing like my SD card, my, what do you call it again? It's the the thing that's opposite to a hard drive, like the thing that stores all of my files and shit. Yeah, so that's why I didn't really do a lot of animation streams up until now. And then I sort of had this idea, because, you know, I was about to abandon this project because I was kind of like finding it hard to continue doing something like this. I figured I should probably just do another 3D animation. But then, like, it's always been like, this project's always been echoing at the back of my mind, saying, "Yo, you should probably finish this. It's like there's some potential in this project and shit." You know. And I sort of like ignored it at first because I feel like finishing this project is like unpractical, because I'm already 3 months in and I've only made like 2 scenes in this 2D animated short. So but then I freaking remembered that, oh wait, I have a second channel. A second channel that doesn't really have any expectations as to what I should upload in it. Because you know, like my main channel, I feel like I have this set quality to what I should post there. Okay, I post their freaking high quality art, music, and occasionally animations, as well as like, you know, some video essays and streams that at least have like a finished project in mind every time I end it. But with the second channel, like, I figured I can probably just do whatever the heck I want without any expectation. As to what sort of quality I should put into it. I mean, like at first I had a plan that maybe this channel should be dedicated to streaming, you know, some LMS recordings. Considering that, like, those are like the only things I posted here for quite a bit, up until recently with the 2D VTuber model stuff. But now that I have I have this animated project in the back of my mind, I figured, okay, let's just put all of my animation streams on this channel. You know, it's just me as in my voice, and a raw Blender stream, just doing shit here. Anyway, I think I forgot to announce this stream on my main channel. Although I think I just announced it on Twitter, I think. Anyway, I was sort of debating to myself also whether I should stream this on Twitch, but then I remembered, like Twitch, I don't really understand the site at all. To be honest with you guys, I mean, apart from recent news about how Twitch is bad at managing, you know, managing the content, especially, you know, when it comes to new streamers, I just don't like Twitch as a platform in general. Like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that I'm a relatively new user to the site. I just don't see any of the streamers there that entertaining, to say the least. It's just I mean, if I want to watch like a live stream from them, I could just watch a clip on YouTube. Why would I dedicate like so many hours of my life just to watch one streamer probably do something iconic in a 20-hour stream or something? Okay. Alright, I need to hide this need to hide wrestler one. No. Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, I need to draw these hands over here. Alright, there we go. Now we got boom, 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 and boom. I don't think I saw that, but let's play it again. Bida boom, 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 boom. Yep. Let's just maybe add one more thing here. A little line going like this. Alright. Let's go to this edit mode, yeah. Alright. So now we got that. Let's go ahead and make another duplicate frame here. I'm gonna delete some vertices here, like that. So Shift Alt Z. Now we're just gonna move this head a little bit to the side here. Okay. Move some of this shit around. Oop. Okay. Alright. As well as maybe move this. Oh, wait, this got to move these things here. Alright. Move that. Okay. Then also need to wrong. That's the wrong part. There we go. Alright. Now, I think before I draw some frames, I think I might as well color some of these. Because, we need to freaking make some characters here. Characters some light, some life, you know? Alright, so we first need to make a separate color layer for my guy here, Cowboy Shite. Give this name called color. Alright. And we can switch this to palette number 1. That's the palette, right? Why are there so many colors here? Wait, what? Why are there so many colors? Oh, I want to know how many colors are there in Cowboy Shite. Alright. So I guess I just need to look at my reference one more time. Oh my god, okay. Let's switch this to another color here. Where's my fill color? There it is. Alright, we just need to fill in the details here. Rid of that, and also this is the wrong layer. Move down, please. Okay. Call this outline. Call the other one freaking color. Don't like care. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, as for some main channel stuff that I'm planning to make, I'm planning to make King from the Owl House in Blender. On the main channel. As well as I'm planning on doing another music stream, because I haven't done those in a while. Since I have like this, since I draw this fan art of Grabber from the phone, I figure I should probably use that as like some cover of a music thumbnail. And probably make something in a minor key. So I know I've been like making a lot of music in the minor key, but I think this will probably be the last one. And I'll probably focus on to make me some more optimistic songs in the future. Through the chest, like that. Okay. I feel like this is a more common part of the animation process, like doing all coloring here, because with drawing frames, you kind of need to still think on what to do. how you order your frames. With coloring though, it's just mindless. Ooh, color this face, color this hair, color this pants and stuff. I can even like talk while doing this, you know. So with this one here, I think this is. Why not two shades of brown here? Is it? It's the one for the pants, one for the hair. If I go through this color palette of mine, this color palette of mine has like 2 shades of brown, and I think there's really no difference to them. Okay, so that's one. Let's do this next. I think I need to switch this to. I hate that. I can barely see the. I have to change the color here to white. There we go. So the reason why this took a while to create is because this is an animated short that has a fight scene of all things, and if you've seen a fight scene from an anime before, you would know that it consisted of a lot of frames because there's a lot of movement and shit. compared to my other grease pencil project film, Candlewick, where it's just like a horror movie and shit with a lot of still characters talking and standing in dark hallways and shit. There's really not much movement to worry about. That's why that film took only like a few months to make. I guess that's also a true statement when it comes to animated films in general. Like, I feel like I would have finished the Ben 10 animation faster if I didn't, didn't make it just a full-blown fight scene in general. Because if you're not into watching people fight, you would not really know how to structure your fights. It's only now that I've sort of did a little bit of research on how to construct a fight, considering that I'm now watching more of WWE, which is not really I guess not the best reference in general, considering that it's a stage performance. But then again, though, like, WWE is a stage performance, meaning that each fight is structured to actually entertain an audience, like UFC, wherein there's sometimes wherein like a person would just knock out another person in just like 15 seconds, like in the case of this fighter named Ronda Rousey. Like there are just some fights in the UFC where it's like, okay, this can be interesting. Well, there are some other fights where it's like, okay, this person is definitely unmatched against this other person. Like, this guy's too OP. There's no way you can make a good fight out of this. But I guess that's reality. You don't really get very entertaining fight scenes in real life. So it's a good thing like WWE exists, wherein there's some kind of story behind how they structure their fights. The one thing that's, I guess, maybe a problem with just solely referencing WWE is that it's still trying to be, it's still trying to structure itself as a wrestling match. So you don't really get some very unique fight scenes like in the Matrix, where you see people pull out the gun and try shooting someone. It's still like a sport that's specialized in hand-to-hand combat with some how do I say this? In some deviations, like with the tables, ladders, and chairs matches that they have, or the Money in the Bank match, where you see people being tossed around in ladders. Yeah, but overall, it's like, if you want to watch people, if you want a good reference on someone playing with swords, you watch, you watch fencing lessons or something. I don't know. I'm still very new to how to structuring fight scenes in my animated films, so it's kind of hard. That's why this thing is taking so damn long. Also, maybe a detriment to watching WWE or stage wrestling matches in their general is that they sort of play to the crowd. Meaning that there'll be times wherein you would watch a wrestling match and you would see these long pauses in between huge moments in a match. That's just there to sort of pump up the crowd. Like if you see someone like smack someone in the face, like they will take the two wrestlers will take time to actually pause, not only just so they can rest, but also to sort of get the crowd pumped. Because once you see like once you hear like a you know a hard punch from someone, and you hear it from, I don't know, some mic that you don't see, it really gets the crowd freaking pumped and shit. And you want that to, and in a wrestling match, they kind of want that to linger a bit, because if you put epic moments right next to each other in a consecutive manner, it starts to get a little bit tiring for the audience. Let's just say that you put you put, what are some good Marvel movies out there? You put Guardians of the Galaxy right next to, I don't know, Avengers Endgame when it comes to their release dates, and then and then after that you put freaking, I don't know, like there's not much good Marvel movies out there. And then after that they suddenly release I don't know, Marvel's What If Episode 4. Make that like an entire movie and shit, with Doctor Strange and all that good plot. Let's just say you put like, I don't know, like 5 good movies next to each other in a consecutive manner. The audience would feel a bit tired, maybe a bit spoiled as to what constitutes as a good scene. So you kind of need to put a little bit of a pause in between, kind of like I don't know, kind of like with Marvel right now. Like you get 3 good phases, like at least like 3 good phases of Marvel content. You kind of tire the audience a bit. like you need to make your audience like rest a little. That's like the thing with wrestling matches as well. You kind of need to have those little pauses so that your audience can take a break when it comes to these live performances. But in an animation though, those pauses can just be like a detriment, because you're not playing to a live audience, you're playing to someone that's watching something in TV. So you need those pauses sometimes. So you need So you need to like actually hook them by giving the non-stop action here and there. So the lesson there is the medium is the message, and you need to what's it saying? Make it the same color for it. Medium is the message, and you really need to consider what sort of medium you write your stories on. Like for example, if I were to write like a novel wherein someone's just narrating something for like 50 pages, as someone who as a reader, they won't mind that. But if you are going to narrate something in a movie, people won't like that, because it's a visual medium. Therefore, it's probably best to just show the audience what you're doing rather than just telling them. And if you're going to make a game, if you're going to make a game, A regular, I don't think storytelling would really be something that you consider most of the time, and you rather focus on the gameplay. That you would have to first, should at least like maybe get your audience to play a game rather than to read your boring story. Anyway, we should stop talking about these fight scenes now. One reason I've been getting into is I've been watching a lot of urban development videos on YouTube. It's a very strange topic, but I've been watching this person named Not Just Bikes, who is a very interesting, who sort of runs this very interesting channel. He just talks about public transportation most of the time in his videos for a couple of hours. Like I just sat down and watched his entire thesis on why Montreal in Canada is considered like one of the best cities in America, and I was just watching a 1-hour video of that, and I'll say I was not bored for the majority of it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just part of growing up, I guess. Or maybe I'm just getting too old and I'm just freaking finding content in otherwise very boring stuff, because it's just very new things I don't really think about. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of those urban development stuff. It really made me reflect, wow, we really are, like, what cars really need to go. Like, as in, there's really like no need for us to keep cars anymore. Hold on, I need to make another frame right here. Yeah, I think it's down there. No, I don't think I need it. Alright. But I never really had that instinct to. I just noticed that this is missing a line. Hold on. I never had that instinct to actually want to have a car. And I'm reflecting on my past. I thought that was weird of me, because usually people sort of crave the idea of wanting a car. But then I see this guy freaking ranting about how cars are like the most obnoxious things on Earth, and probably the reason why a lot of us are dying every now and then. It really confirms the fact that, oh, I think I'm right about the notion that I don't really like cars in general. Because cars are just a nuisance. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, we already have like public transportation. Why do we need Why do we need private transport in general? I mean, we already have taxis that can take us anywhere. Why not have that be? Why not that be like something we should do? We should prioritize. Plus, there's already like free public transport. You don't need, and it's not so like money is definitely not going to be an issue, considering that I think the main argument behind keeping private transport is that it's much cheaper to own a car in the long run than to pay every day on public transport. So that's a bad argument. there is such a thing as free public transport. It's called like paying your taxes, and like the government freaking give you free public transport in exchange. At first you're like, oh, you're still paying daily, like. But then again, though, like your cars, like freaking, you still need to like what's it called? Pay monthly for a car if you have like a down payment agreement to it. So no, like I think public transport is still like a good thing to keep. I was considering like places like Amsterdam and Japan and the Netherlands. I see all of these footage of the trains they have and the bike lanes that they that they enforce around their roads, and I'm like, oh, that's so neat, you know. It just makes your cities much nicer in general, which is not possible with a city that's focused on cars and stuff. Hold on, let me just put this over there. There we go. What else? We also need to put some freaking color right here. Like take for example like some of the bike lanes in the Netherlands, and in the Netherlands, like they have this this very unique road structure wherein there's like a railing and the leverage between the bike lanes and the car road. I mean, that's like, it's like much safer to bike there than here in the Philippines. In the Philippines, the freaking bike lanes are just dog shit. It's like they I once biked here with my mom, and you know, it's a nice ride until we sort of reached a part of Manila wherein there was just a bike lane right next to a highway, technically a highway. I don't know if people consider it a highway, but it's technically a highway. Where they're just fast-moving vehicles moving around in top speed. Meanwhile, we are just like biking in the side, trying to trying to look back and forth, left and right, just hoping that we don't get crashed by like a jeepney that's moving at 120 miles per hour or something. I mean, that's typical freaking sea behavior, Southeast Asian behavior. But you know, we still need to. That's like very unsafe, you know. Let me just move these things right here. So yeah, we kind of need to improve our bike lanes. Also our freaking trains. We also need to improve our trains, guys. I mean, like, what the fuck is wrong with our trains? And you know what's funny with our trains? Like, we have this this freaking, we have like a in our trains, like we have compartments dedicated to you know, disabled, you know, people in wheelchairs. So yeah, we have compartments there dedicated to people who can't like walk and stuff, who needs like assistance to get to where they're going. You know, disabled people, physically disabled people. But the main problem with having a compartment like that is that the way to get there, if you're someone who's in a wheelchair, is very it's very complicated, to say the least. Like, say for example, you want to climb, if you want to ride a train in MRT, which is like, I think the one of the major trains here in Metro Manila. Like, to ride a train there, if you're a disabled person, you need to climb up, usually, to a to a flight of stairs, because all train stations here mostly in Metro Manila. This requires you to climb up stairs. And if you're in Ayala, like good luck to you, because you might fall down because the train is located, the train station is located on the ground. And as far as I know, there's like, you need to first go up a escalator, which is okay. That's just not something feasible for someone you know, who can't walk. But then after that, you have to go down after you get your ticket, because the freaking station, the actual station, is located deep underground. So the ticketing booth is located at the second floor of the station, but the actual train is located deep underground. It's like, what the fuck is this? It's impossible for you to ride this train if you have like a problem with your legs. You either be tired by the time you get up the ticketing booth, or you die falling from a flight of stairs if you're going down from the ticketing booth and you somehow got up to the second floor. So yeah, it's very dangerous to go to Ayala if you can't walk. So don't ride the trains here. Don't expect to ride trains here if you are not able to, you know. I can just paint this gray. Yeah, I think I just paint this gray. Hold on. There we go. Hold on, let me just open my file explorer here. I want to make sure that all my details here are consistent. I think I forgot to make a pattern in the hat of my guy. Let me see. Wrestling. Oh no, never mind. That is relatively consistent. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I thought there was like a... Because, you know, I sort of omitted some details from the concept art we made here. Including this little band on his hat. But if I look at the past scenes I've rendered, and I think I've omitted that detail entirely. So good on me. Don't need to worry about any further details I missed. Anyway, back to public transportation. So we have in the Philippines, there's a huge bike problem, a huge train problem, and we also have a huge travel problem, I must say. I think we have a huge. I mean, I guess we're kind of fixing it with the buses, but I watched this video from Not Just Bikes. Surprise. So I've been talking about him for the longest time in this stream. I watched this short from Not Just Bikes, wherein he talks about this train that pretty much just crosses from one country to the other, and no, it's a short that's all about him traveling from Amsterdam to Berlin. It's basically just a cross-country travel. You're going from one country to another, and you're crossing borders, you know. And you know, as a Filipino, I figured, okay, you definitely need like maybe a car for this. But the way he narrated his journey from Amsterdam to Berlin is pretty surprising. So what he did first was bike to a train station. He biked to a train station. He biked to like a nearby train station. And first I was like, okay, where do you park your bike? How are you supposed to manage your bike? Are you gonna carry it with you? But no, he parked it at a bike parking, which is something I don't see that often in the Philippines. And you can just leave your bike there, and you don't need to worry about people like stealing it, for the most part. Which is okay. Wow, that's improvement in the ethics of the people there. And then after that, he just like took a train, and when he took a train, it was like a 650-mile journey from, I think I maybe confused this with another Vox video, but he took like a train all the way from Amsterdam to Berlin. And I was like, what the heck? This is... You can just do that? What the fuck? He didn't take any... It's like as if he just took an airplane, but instead of an airplane, he just took a train, which is... I don't know, like just impossible to do. When it comes to traveling in the Philippines from one province to the next. In the Philippines, I think you need to it's like impossible to get from one province to the next without taking a car, I think. Maybe you can take a bus, but like the buses here are how do I say this? It's bad. It's only now that I've been finding some solutions. They're finding ways to solve the problem. They're integrating sleeper buses in the Philippines where you can just lie down and take a nap. But and they're also freaking figuring out some bus lanes that are just made for buses, so that freaking travel is much easier to go around here in the Philippines if you're taking public transport. But the travel here is still slow as heck, and you know there's still a lot of things we need to improve upon when it comes to our public transport in general. Like I feel like we don't really have enough bus stops here in the Philippines. And I think the only buses I've seen here in the Philippines, if you want to go from NCR to I don't know, like Batangas here, you really need to look for a bus station, at least travel far for a bus station, because we don't really have much of those here in the Philippines. And to travel from one bus, you still need to find a freaking way to get there. And the only way to get there most of the time is to take a car. And you can say, okay, maybe we can take the jeepneys, since jeepneys are a big thing here in the Philippines. But no, like some jeepneys just don't cross any bus stations, you know. So you really need to like take a car, because these bus stations are for some reason located in a highway that's like inaccessible unless you actually either walk there or take a car. It's just truly unacceptable, considering that the main demographic of these bus stations are probably people who don't have cars in the first place. So it's unacceptable, to say the least. Alright. Let me just paint this arm right here. Alright, I'm gonna focus more on painting this guy now. Oops, that's bad. Like that. Alright. What else have I done today? Oh yeah, in the morning I finally did something in the morning. I made like a bunch of salad for my mom. And I also made like a bunch of cookies. Well, not really cookies, but more so like chocolate crinkles without the what's it, the powdered sugar that you usually see here in the Philippines. Yeah, I've been trying to learn how to bake some stuff here because my mom like brought this oven for us to use, mostly for herself, but she said I can also use it to bake some stuff that I might have planned. I think I may be making some pizza at some point in the future. Considering that my mom once brought pizza dough for his apple pie, which may sound strange for you guys, but in reality, we really don't know how to bake. Even if my mom was, even though my mom is like a daughter of someone who owns a bakery, like none of the members of my nuclear family knows anything about baking. We once took like a baking class, but we relatively forgot all about it the moment we left that class to focus on some stuff that's more important in our minds, like the clinic for my parents and studying on my part. So yeah, we are very new at baking, and my mom just decided to, since sometimes she has nothing to do in the house, she wanted to maybe like learn a new skill, which is baking. And at one time she wanted to bake an apple pie for us, but she didn't know how to bake the dough, or was it the crust, the apple pie crust. That's like a main component of the apple pie. So she decided like as a substitute, so just instead use like some pizza dough she found on freaking in a nearby, I don't know, supermarket. And let's just say it's not good. It's not good taste overall, because the pizza dough she brought, it's thin crust pizza dough, but the pizza dough really rised up so much that it pretty much became so thick that by the time the quote unquote apple pie was baked, you can barely taste the apples at all, because all we tasted was, for the most part, pizza dough, and it was not really sweet at all. so that was fruit that was thrown into the back of the fridge, and up to now the apple pie is still sitting on the fridge. But as for my part, I decided, okay, since I don't know anything about baking, I might as well just buy some baking boxes. It comes it already comes with the instructions as to how to bake the thing that's instructing you to bake. Like for example, I got this like this Maya crinkles box, which is just a box filled with crinkles dough, or crinkles flour, and it came packaged with some instructions how to actually cook the crinkles yourself. And I was like, cool, okay, I can use this. But even then, I sort of fucked up the making of it, because I didn't know how to freaking set up the freaking. I didn't know how long. I mean, yeah, I kind of know how long it would take to cook this these crinkles in the oven. But the problem is that I don't know how an oven works. Because you know, usually, you know, when you have an oven, you first have to preheat it, usually to a temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit. But the problem with that is that I don't know how to measure temperature. And what I mean by that is that I do have like a thermostat with me, the one that looks like a clock, you know. I place it on top of the freaking oven. By the way, the oven I have is not really a big oven. It's like, I would say it's pretty much like a toaster, easy bake oven. Except it's not. It's like it's actually a very bulky one, but it's not big enough to fill an entire room. It's something they can put on top of a table, but if you were to carry it, it will probably take like a muscular man to freaking carry it. But anyways, I was trying to figure out how to measure the temperature of this. So I placed like a thermostat on top of this oven, just to measure what's the temperature on the oven. Only to realize that the freaking thermostat is just wrong when it comes to measuring the temperature of the inside of the oven. Because what I've learned later on is that, at least with this oven, is that whatever the thermostat reads on top of the oven, it's probably gonna be a wrong temperature, and it's probably gonna be way more hotter in the oven than it is being read in the thermostat. Because, you know, I don't know why it never clicked on me, but the thermostat was placed on top of the oven and not inside it. Meaning that I don't know, it's like, I think the thermostat is pretty much just measuring the room temperature, right? Then the temperature that's actually inside the oven. So so yeah, I don't really, it's not really a reliable measurement as to what's inside the oven. So when I first freaking cooked these crinkles, and I mixed it, I battered it, I put it in the oven. It freaking burnt. The freaking sides burnt, and not to mention that the tray was placed at a point wherein it's not possible for both sides of the crinkles to be evenly baked. So one side is burnt, while the bottom side is burnt, while the top side is relatively cooked to relatively not cooked in general. So when we tasted it, I was like, oh my god, this is shit. Like when I tried to take it out of the waxing paper that I placed it on, I was like, it really sticked into the waxing paper, even though it's not supposed to do that, because it was burnt and charred into the waxing paper itself. So every time I bite into one of the crinkles, I can taste some bits of paper, because it's impossible for me to scrape off the paper that's sticking at the bottom side of these crinkles. It's a good thing though that the second time I've done this, I've cooked crinkles now. It's relatively now more chewy than it was before. Although I still think it's a little bit undercooked. This morning I cooked some crinkles as a second attempt to my first attempt failure. But the main problem with this one now is that I think it's a little bit too fudgy now. And not to mention, I think I made some of the balls too big. I made the portion sizes, I mean, like too big. So, how do I say this? So it means like that there's some parts of my crinkles that are just still dough and shit. So I feel like if you're gonna cook, it's a lesson I've learned maybe from cooking these Maya branded chocolate crinkles. I think it's best to cook them for around 6 minutes, and don't wait for it to crack, because even though the packaging says that you either wait 5 to 9 minutes or wait for the crinkles to crack, don't wait for it to crack. It's I think by the time one of the surfaces of the crinkles crack, you're gonna be left with a bunch of crinkles that have a burnt side to them. So cook them for 6 minutes and freaking just make do with what you make, and also make the rolls of your freaking crinkles small, so as to make sure that the inside and outside are evenly cooked and shit. But anyway, that's not the right color. I think for my next bake, I'm thinking of maybe making some brownies. I feel like with the method of crinkle baking that I've figured out, I figured that I'm probably best at maybe making brownies now, considering that the crinkles I made felt more like brownies than chocolate crinkles. So I'll probably make some brownies next time. But yeah, like making what I've learned from this experience is that, I don't know, like learning new things it's just fun in general. Even if you're not good at it, like it's still fun. It's still like surprising to see yourself be surprised at the fact that, oh, I can do this and shit, you know. Like when I freaking started this Blender channel, I didn't expect myself to be making music for my own videos. It's only when someone freaking shit talked me about my Ben 10 animation and said, "Yo, this music sucks. Can you please make some more music? Make some more music that fits the scene?" And I was like, "Sure, fam." That I came to realize, oh, I'm actually good at freaking making music if I try hard enough, you know. And it's actually a much easier process to get into making music than I would have anticipated. Same goes for baking. Like at first I thought that I was gonna have a hard time, but after 2 attempts I was able to make like a decent chocolate crinkles for once, you know. Alright. Probably do some more shopping in the future to my local freaking local market, and I don't know, find some more stuff to cook for my stream, for myself. You know, I've been it's only now that I've finally had the courage to walk to just a regular old market and not a supermarket in general, to buy some stuff. Because the one thing that was holding me back from buying groceries from a local market and not a supermarket was that it was hold on, is this the right freaking dope sheet? Okay, switch to the dope sheet, please. There it is. Okay. The way we know it's holding me back from freaking experiencing what's like buying stuff in the market was that overall, like, I think markets are just dirty. And which is I think a freaking misinformation in my part, because yeah, they're dirty, but they can still provide some very cheap and even better products than a normal supermarket. Like, I brought some lettuce in the supermarket recently, and I'd say this it's really pretty much 1-to-1 when it comes to the quality of the lettuce that I usually find in a supermarket here. So yeah, freaking supermarkets are pretty ass. Probably do more shopping now in the market, now that I know that a market exists. Also, another thing that was holding me back from going to the market was that you kind of have to like talk to some vendors there. Like you know, you need to ask the vendors, yo, what I want this, give me 1 kilo of that. And as someone who doesn't, you know, speak that much Filipino, that's like a huge language barrier on my part. But then I come to realize, wait, I just need to like know like a few Filipino words, like if I want to like buy some lettuce, I'll just say uy, isang piraso po ng itong lettuce. And then I don't know, I'm just good to go. I can just now buy lettuce all I want, you know. So yeah. And now that I've freaking got the courage now to go to a flea market, I've come to realize the benefits of going to the market, like cheaper prices, high quality ingredients. I can now buy myself a salad and not spend a fortune on the lettuce. Like, I'm really going to lettuce. I'm really complaining about the freaking lettuce prices in the supermarket, am I? But not only that, but I can also now technically buy whatever I want for a cheaper price. Not only a food, but just anything that I feel like needing. Like, for example, I noticed that one of my earphones had like a broken side to it. Like one of the sides of my earphones were just not working anymore. And, this was a earphone I got from Miniso, which is a well-known gift shop / anything shop here in the Philippines. And at first I was figuring out how I can probably replace the earphones, and it was only when I was looking through the market nearby that I noticed that, oh, people are selling all kinds of shit here, like like toys, freaking gadgets, like the gad like like I just saw someone just full on selling an Apple Watch in the middle of a market. Like maybe it's not like the most high quality Apple Watch, but but I took a close look at it, but and it's just an Apple Watch. It's a, I mean, it may not be like branded by Apple, but I figured that if I were to open that shit and use it on my own, it can pretty much suffice as an alternative to an Apple Watch, you know. So I saw these I saw one of these vendors sell a bunch of earphones, and it was for a price that was very cheap, 140 pesos, I think, which is really cheap compared to Miniso. To get some earphones there, it costs like 200. And when I listened to the earphones here for the first time, it was the quality is really it's pretty much on par with what Miniso is selling. I'm like, dang, I can just well, if I want some high quality shit, I can just go to this market and and get for like a more affordable price. Anyway, to now, okay, let's make some more colors here. Dang, this is there's a lot of muscles in this one frame for just for a single frame. What the hell? Anyway, so now I'm compelled to see what the hell what else I can find in that market nearby. So I think of maybe buying some moose there, which is a type of fish you can buy here in the Philippines, which is a favorite of mine. I can buy some moose there. I can buy some freaking, I don't know. Yeah, maybe buy some meat there if I want to. I just need to figure out how to ask a vendor for grounded pork in Filipino, so I can use that to make some spaghetti or something. Alright, there we go. Also maybe buy a tripod for my phone, because most of the time when I stream, I wanna see what my stream looks like, and most of the time I just put my phone on the table at an angle where I can't really see the stream that much unless I hold it up to my face. I think a tripod would work well with this setup. There we go. Alright. Let's do that. Alright. Alright, why did I not paint the entire thing here? Okay, there we go. Then we need to paint the shoes. So yeah, lesson I've learned here is that if you can't go to a mall here in the Philippines, you're pretty much going to find anything you want in a local market here, and be satisfied at least. Unless you're a freaking unless you're a person that really likes their expensive shit. Like if you're someone who are into brands like Louis Vuitton, I think you'll not like markets in general, but if you just want like a quick replacement to something in your house, like markets here are really OP when it comes to serving that need, you know. And the only thing I need to figure out is whether or not they sell high quality tech, because sure they have freaking because you know, at first I was like, okay, I don't know if these markets sell tech, but I found someone selling an Apple Watch there, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Well, what are you doing here? Why are you not selling this in the mall when when the right demographic is just around the corner when you're on that kind of setting? So yeah. I guess maybe that's like the one thing that freaking.
Where's the little guy?
Hey. Yo, what's up? Like I just had to mute my my freaking stream there. Don't want to be leaking names and shit. Yeah. I guess the one thing that Philippines fails at, aside from public transportation, is maybe their tech game. Maybe. Like I once went to a mall with my uncle, because it was at the time I was figuring out how to fix this computer problem of mine where it keeps crashing whenever I stream animation stuff. And one of the solutions we came up with was to buy a new computer, which thankfully that never came to be. You know, I can still use this computer with all the shit I need to stream. I mean, my computer's still relatively useful. It's still like a 4-year-old laptop. So I don't feel like replacing it at some point. But at the time we were sort of debating if we should probably like freaking replace my computer. So we went to this we went to the mall. We went to a well-known mall. It's a it's a Robinsons Mall. It's a very well-known branch of malls here in Metro Manila, aside from SM and Ayala malls. We went to a Robinsons Mall, and we asked one of the what's it called? One of the stores there if they have any computers that can be a good replacement to this freaking laptop. And we were actually looking for a computer, like an actual PC with good graphics card and shit. And they just don't have that. They're like, what? They were like, oh, what is a PC? You mean a laptop? And I'm like, no, I want a PC, like a good PC. And all they're selling was freaking laptops, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's not even like the good. It's not even like one of the good freaking laptops. I think it's one made by Lenovo, and if you've ever seen like a Lenovo laptop, it's like most of their laptops, Lenovo doesn't have like a GPU, which is like necessary for high quality Blender streams such as this one. And it's only when we go to a specialized part of Manila that sells, you know, high quality computer stuff that we finally found like a place to buy, you know, a PC. But we don't really see that often here in the Philippines. Like, it's rare for someone to be really concerned with the GPU. Or I don't know, maybe it's just my my circle of people. But yeah, I don't see people talk that much about GPUs here in Manila. Maybe if you talk to someone who studies IT, you'll probably find someone who knows something like, I don't know, AMD or something. Yeah, but other than that, no, you can't find people here who are tech wizards here. Even our online shopping really doesn't. It's also hard for us to even find a suitable online retailer that sells good PC parts. Like the first results when it comes to searching a good PC in Shopee would just give you like a bunch of laptops that are, you know, laptops. And in Lazada, I think it's called Zada. In Lazada, when I search for computer parts for PCs, they would just sell me like already pre-built PCs that either don't include a good GPU or just cost like 200,000 pesos, which is a very far cry compared to the prices I found in this one specific part of Manila that would give you like a mid-range gaming PC for like 1/3 of the price, like 60,000 pesos. Yeah, so it's even less than a third, I think. I can't do the math right now. But yeah. So yeah, it's hard to get a PC here. You can only like maybe just watch. You can maybe just like watch like Linus Tech Tips review a PC build he just made and just go daydream about that being your PC and like, oh, that's a good PC. I almost have a good PC like that, right? And just cope. Yeah, as you watch like Linus Tech Tips talk about, I don't know, whatever the heck, whatever the heck they're building in their studio. Alright, let's just move some of these parts here. Alright, so far the computer. Let me feel my computer for a bit here. Alright, I feel my computer, it's relatively not that hot. Wow. I guess if I really just remove my VTuber model, it's just my freaking computer just streams normally and shit. Or maybe it's because I don't have that much lights in this scene here. Overall, it looks... my PC's doing fine. What the hell? Laptop, I mean. I don't have a PC right now. I only have a laptop. I mean, it's probably shock you guys, but yeah, I still use a laptop to do everything here in my computer. You may find it shocking, but yeah, it is possible to use Blender with just a laptop, a gaming laptop at least. You know, I was also shocked when I was looking at how some people manage using Blender in YouTube, and I saw someone trying to use Blender using a laptop that doesn't even have like a GPU installed in it. And I was like, what the fuck? How are you doing? How are you even? I was like, how the hell are you even freaking making this in this video? How are you even recording this in your video without crashing and shit? And you like had cycles on, or Eevee? I think it's Eevee. I'm pretty sure that's Eevee. But there's no way he's making that YouTube video with a laptop with no CPU and using freaking cycles to display all his rendered shit. I mean, heck, I can't even freaking stream myself using cycles, given that I'm, you know, I'm mostly using stylized freaking shit here. Anyway, let's just move this here. All right. There we go. Okay, that's a good freaking line. Alright, let me see how this looks in action. Yeah. Still need to call it the other side there. Okay, so we're here now. I guess I'll tell why this is going to be a very long series of streams. Not only are we making the frames, we're also going to be coloring it, which is no bueno when it comes to time management. But it is how it is. I can only imagine like how animators and anime studios even make the frames, considering that the quality of the animation is not even, it's even more, you know, more quality than whatever the hell I'm making. Let's do some sculpting here. And it's a good thing indie animation exists. So now freaking animators have now a medium to which they can express their art and earn money without the freaking corporations being in the way. Alright. I think I'm really talking a lot here. It's because I haven't been streaming and updating you guys on what I've been doing that I'm able to focus on what I'm doing in my personal life. So Evan? Okay. Good. Streaming is still good. Alright, we need to now get this here. And that. Alright. I need to do some of these vertices like that. There we go. Nice, okay. Whew, okay. Let's paint this belt. By the way, guys, I'm not gonna be streaming or making content on the weekend today. The weekend this week, because me and my mom are gonna be freaking going to a vacation to the beach. I forgot what it's called, but it's a place located in Batangas, I think. We're going to be freaking riding some freaking a banana boat. It will take us throughout the sea. Then we'll probably how do I say this? We'll probably, you know, eat there and shit. So that'll be fun. I gotta say though, like the moment we, the moment me and my mom freaking booked this trip, we we decided, yo, I want to see what people have to say about this beach that we're going to. And I kid you not, the moment we went to YouTube to see what people have to say about this beach, people were just like shit talking about. We're just shit talking about the beach we were going to. Like, there's like example, they were complaining about the bad waiting time it takes to get your room accommodated for. They're also disgusting stuff about the rooms there and the bathroom especially. The service is not, you know, very accommodating to say the least. And the only thing they can say that's good about the place, which is the beach. It just I get that's not a good look for us. It's like sort of telling us that, oh, this beach is a case of don't judge a book by its cover. This beach has the best scenic spots, but in exchange the freaking staff and the accommodation is not the top tier class that you'd expect from a beach like this. So that was funny. That was funny for us to realize. But I hope it's not that bad. It's maybe I'll update you guys on how the beach looks by the time I get back. I can pretty much deal with those little mishaps. Okay, let me just move these points around like so. Okay, now paint this freaking. Oh, I should paint this little bit of foot here. That's wrong. There we go. All right. Now, speaking of accommodation, I recently went to a Thai restaurant, but like a Thai place in a food court that's located in a university nearby. And I just noticed that this is missing an arm. Uh-oh. Wait. Hold on, I need to fix this. Okay, so I don't have a reference here to use, so I'll probably have to estimate how these hands look. So guys, in case you guys don't know, I've been tracing the silhouette of these characters to make all these silhouettes. But now that my character model is at a place that's far out of where this guy was originally placed, I might have to wing this. So let's do this, and let's just change the setting here. We can talk about the Thai food in a bit here. For now, let's do that, do that. Okay, that's not how it works. Alright, okay, maybe like that would do. Yeah, that would do. No, that's not good. Oh my god, hands suck. What the heck is wrong with these hands? Oh shit. Hopefully no one catches the error there. I don't know. Fuck, this feels like AI hands. I don't want AI hands, I want real hands. Just that? Oh no. Like that. Oh my god, that sucks. It feels like it should be facing towards the camera. This, do that. Yeah, I guess that's where. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, I think I finally figured out what's wrong with this too. Just a little bit to the side here. I guess it works. Oh my god, I guess it's a problem with my method of getting all this done. Can't really go back to a frame and fix things if there are some errors. Alright, let's go ahead, use this one. I have freaking smear frames here. They probably won't freaking catch this unless I really hit the pause button here. Okay. This whole thing's probably a whole mistake, considering that this is like my second. It's only my second 2D animation, and I'm focusing a lot on each of so many frames. Anyway, oh yeah, we have a freaking. I finally tried some Thai noodles for once. Because I keep on hearing people talk about how good Thai food is and how spicy it can get. But I had pad Thai here in this food court. And yes, you can get Asian food here in this food court. Especially high quality ones, because pad Thai I got was really good. I mean, granted, I don't know what pad Thai is supposed to taste, but this one felt very zesty. It felt very savory. And it came with, I think, it's either tofu or pork. I don't know what were those cubes of something that was on top of the noodles, but yeah, it felt very savory for what supposedly just looks like another version of pancit canton, which is I think the local noodles here in the Philippines. I don't know what I think. It is the local noodles here in the Philippines. But yeah, I've been freaking trying that. Let me just get through some of these freaking extrusions here. And let's also get this and that. Like that Thai noodles, pad Thai noodles tasted like it's like pancit canton mixed with a little bit of the zesty and crunchy nature of sisig, you know. Like I felt like this is what I would consider bar food here in the Philippines, if it was ever made into bar food. Like I could imagine like I don't know, like my dad eating pad Thai noodles with like a bottle of beer if he wanted to. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't know with you Westerners, but it's not like nuts that we consider bar food. I mean, yeah, we do have nuts, but you know, we can also pair beer with some high quality food, like here in the Philippines, like sisig, or I don't know. Like I feel like the quality of bar food here in the Philippines is much better compared to what I usually see in Western media. So when I say like pad Thai noodles good bar food, I really do mean with some with some amount of quality to the term. So yeah, there's some really good food here. Let's see. Right, there we go. Alright, cool. Let's add one more keyframe. Oh, wait. Add one more keyframe here. And, okay, here's our first smear frame. That we need to freaking worry about. I think for this one, since this is coming from a swing of the arm, I think it would be best if I made one part of the smear frame. How do I say this? One part of the smear frame. Like peach for the skin, but for the underside it should be gray for the glove that he wears. So let's do a draw mode here. Raise this up Raise a glass to freedom. Sorry guys, I'm still in the Hamilton phase of listening to the Hamilton soundtrack ever since I've freaking watched the Hamilton musical in Disney Plus. I've been consuming the Hamilton soundtrack non-stop for that's not a pun by the way, but but yeah, I've also been listening to non-stop on my earphones. I've been listening to the Hamilton soundtrack while I'm doing the chores, while I'm working out, while I'm just, you know, working on this project as well. It's a non-stop listening to Hamilton, you know. Anyway. You know, I would think that I would be tired of Hamilton by this point in time. So I've listened to non-stop Alexander Hamilton and what's it called? My Shot for the past couple of weeks, but now I'm now finding more hidden gems from the Hamilton soundtrack that I didn't really consider, like the world is wide enough for the both of us. I think that was the name of the song, as well as the last song, which was, I think, who tells your story. I think who gets to tell your story. I think that was the name of it. It's a reprise or something. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of that. Let me just smooth some of these out. Let's see if I can smooth this out. There we go. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yep, that's a smear. That's a proper smear. Kudos to Alan Becker for giving me some tips for his series of videos on his second channel. I forgot what it's called. Alan Becker Tutorials was, I think, the name of it. I've been watching his tutorials ever since I was still portraying myself as a Stickman character. Back in the good old days of 2017, or yeah, 2017. And now I'm reapplying it to some actual 2D animation here. Just like that. There we go. Probably should let my subscribers know that my other channel that I'm streaming on, the second channel, considering that this is a relatively new channel that most of my subscribers probably don't know about. Okay, let's just move this here. In my mic, I feel like my mic is not picking up some sounds on my end. Oops, wrong brush. Just to grab like that. Okay. Alright, now draw this crotch area. Right. And I feel like eating a salad right now. Okay. Yeah, the one thing about making a salad here in the Philippines that I don't really see a lot of people freaking selling croutons anywhere. And not even in any supermarket or market here really sells croutons. Now that I think about it, what are croutons anyway? Is it like a type of bread, or is it like some kind of type of tofu or something? I don't know what croutons is, but I've been trying to look for someone selling them for ever since I've been interested in eating salads. And no one's really selling any of them. It will come pretty well with, you know, the salad I'm making. Just lettuce, strips of carrots, some cucumbers, then you add some freaking Caesar dressing to it and some cheese and some, oh my god. You know, I think an underrated topping to put next to your salad is actually some tuna strips. Not you know, not the I'm not talking about like tuna as in the just regular fish tuna that you put on top. No. I'm talking about like the kind of tuna that's, you know, shredded into strips and you just put it on top, like I got some kind of seasoning. You don't really put too much of it, just enough. And when you bite into it, it's like, oh my god, it's so good. Anyway, we gotta paint this part here. Oh my god, and we only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 8 frames here today, what the hell? I can kind of see why this is taking a long time to make. I've been trying to move this camera around. Set this up. Alright. Here we go. Twitch. Right. I remember talking about Twitch before. Have I completed that conversation with you guys yet? But I've gone through a tangent about Twitch, but I never really completed it. No, I've been thinking about streaming on Twitch, but the reason why I haven't been streaming on Twitch was because I didn't really know if you guys would really be into. Yeah, I felt like I think I've already talked about this topic before. Just want to ignore that. Alright. Do that. Okay, cool. Let's see, one more keyframe here. And I think it's a smear frame. Oh yeah, that's definitely a smear frame. Alright, let's just first paint all of this shit. Legs first. And speaking of legs, I've been finding it more enjoyable doing a lot of biking as my main exercise rather than running. So in case you guys are unaware, I like to run sometimes in the morning, but I'm starting to get like kind of bored running. I don't know, like running 7 kilometers every other morning, because you know, it's just me running around the road. Then I figured, wait, I have a bike with me. And this bike actually has a compartment where I can like carry my phone around. And I figured, yo, you know, since biking is still like a physical sport or a physical activity, can maybe like ride my bike around this part of the neighborhood I'm in. And I can just like bike around and listen to a podcast while working out. Guess with running, I notice like it's you can technically like carry some earphones with you, wireless earphones even. But the problem with carrying earphones is that you get kind of sweaty, and when you're in the Philippines, you sweat a lot, as in like a lot. So by the time you finish like a running workout, you pretty much have like you pretty much look like you showered in the rain or something. In reality, you pretty much been soaked on sweat. So the good thing about biking is that you can just you don't need to worry about your devices getting wet, because the freaking boys, not boys, I mean, I'd say boy, the freaking bike you can pretty much like put your phone in a front compartment of your bike, like say like I don't know, like a holder on your freaking handlebars. You can just bike around and not worry about your freaking device getting wet by your own sweat. No, that rhymed. So now every time I bike, I can just put up a trash taste podcast and listen to them whine about freaking sports and shit. Kind of ironic considering that I'm pretty much just biking around.
Our staple.
Oh. Like that there. Alright, let me go get the hand right there. And in case you guys are not seeing what's happening here, there is it's like a smear frame here. If I hide this, I can probably see this much better. If I try to this part here, that, and put more shit over here. Okay, and more shit over here. Pull it around like that. There we go. You know, I'm so tempted to sharing one of the animation scenes in this in this project, but I figured I should probably finish everything first, because I don't want to just don't want to show you guys an animated scene one by one, because by the time the actual animation gets released, you just really nothing else, no other reason to watch it. You just watch it individually. If I upload each individual scene onto YouTube, so if you guys want to watch the animated scene, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Each animated scene, I'll probably just leave it as a bonus for each individual VOD I'll be making in the future. As a kind of update on what I've done for a certain VOD here in this channel. Okay, hold on to now. There we go. Let's do sculpt mode, move these around like that, as well as draw this last bit right here. Okay. Then we do this. Alright. Last thing. Let's make the hat. Whew. And also, let's see what's the, okay, so the direction. I need to get a freaking where my freaking, where my onion skin? Where's my onion skinning in this freaking thing? Oh my god, where's the onion skinning? Ah, there it is. Okay. All right. So now we need to make a, right, there we go. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I'm just for some reason I'm always completely confused on how the onion skinning works here in Blender. Okay. Oop, wait, wrong flame. Wrong here. There we go. Okay, that's good. Let's color in this last few frames, then we can focus more on the movement of the character. Oh my god, that's a tight spot. Okay. Wait. Need to go to sculpt mode. Move these around. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Oof. I got 2 hours of this now. And the last spinning bits of this here. Okay. Oh god. Sculpt mode, move this around like that. All right. Nice, okay. As for the belts, that, and oh my god, my arm. Oh, my hand, okay. I'm getting that little bit of that freaking animator's hands, you know? Okay. Probably a good thing I'll be doing a music stream after this. Cause I don't think I can probably do a art stream back to back, you know. Okay. Alright, let's do that shit. By the way, I freaking updated the graphics. The graphics driver, the driver of my freaking Huion tablet. As I noticed, I haven't been. I'm still using like I haven't installed any driver for this tablet for the longest time because I just thought that the freaking what's it called? Freaking because last time I had a driver, it was not really working that well. And like version 5.0 of the driver that I have for this Huion H640 Inspiroi, but it wasn't really working that well. To be honest with you guys, it kept on crashing. It was making my freaking tablet all jittery and shit. And so when I installed that, it started working again. When I exchanged, I didn't really have full control over how my graphics tablet works. Now that I do have a graphics tablet installed, and I have control over the pen pressure sensitivity of this tablet. So now whenever I press, it kind of like takes a while for it to detect that I'm pressing anything. And then when I fully press on it, it creates a bigger thickness to the brush, a bigger thickness to the lines. I mean, which I think is the ideal way to set your freaking tablet, because it now feels like you're now using a pencil with a sharp edge to it. Unlike without my graphics driver and all the settings I put into it. I feel like I'm always using like a pencil with just an unsharpened tip, you know, and it was really bugging me for the longest time. Now that I have a you're saying graphics driver as if graphics has anything to do with this. And now that I have a freaking driver for this tablet, I can now do so much more shit with this. That's high quality. There we go. I can't say that my drawing skills have improved though. I guess the one problem with having so many being in charge of so many things when it comes to the production of an animated short is that you don't really have time to really hone in one particular craft. Like for example, with my channel, I'm making a lot of, you know, animated shorts now, and ever since I've learned how to make music, I'm now learning so many things like music, making the music for my own animations and videos, 3D and 2D animation, and 3D and 2D art. video editing, compositing, and you know, there's just so much things I'm learning all at once, and as a result, I'm not really a master of any particular craft. Like my drawings is a little shit. Freaking sculpting is a little bit subpar. Music, I can't even like make a good chord. Can't even like make my more chords more dynamic. That's why I'm now trying to schedule my day. Like right now, well, like today, I've been more productive than ever, just because I've made like a schedule for myself. I went to the groceries this morning and made myself a salad, made myself some cookies for everyone in this household, and now I'm animating for a live stream. Because when you're focusing on so many things, it's kind of hard to actually get started on one thing, because you're always worried of neglecting one aspect of a skill you want to improve on. That's what I've noticed when I was freaking learning so many things in music and art. It's only when you like you put on a schedule and you actually do the things that you want to do that it starts to be a little bit more easier. So it gets a little bit easier to manage all these many things. And now I can live stream, and I think in a little while I'm thinking of uploading the Axor short. And not to mention I've already uploaded the freaking Axor's time lapse. I'm also trying to keep myself healthy and shit. By biking and running in the morning. Yeah, I guess that's one weakness is probably scheduling. or at least trying to make a schedule for myself. But now I think I have my time all good. Okay, so this is now. I'll make another frame here. All right. Let's make this here. Alright, let's get the shoe over there, shoe over here. Let's make one more pants color over here. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna make any substantial progress here, but at least we are finishing some things here. one problem I have this animation now is I still don't know how I would be able to manage some of the future scenes that I'll be animating. Like for example, I'm gonna be animating this two wrestlers freaking jumping from the top rope, and then I'll have the freaking one of them roll over to the side of the ring, and then top out with a chair. And I think that with this chair I need to model that. Either model that or draw it frame by frame. I'm thinking of maybe modeling that, considering how long it takes now to draw each frame here. Oh my god, mamma mia. Here we go. Alright. Go. And also I'm gonna paint the crotch area here. There we go. Make colors over here. Okay. Nice. That's a nice. Oh wait, that's not the right. It's the right color for it. And the melt I notice has like this lighter color to it. Here we go. Let's paint the belt like that. Up, up. Then we put in the yellow color, the gold, and we just circle it around like that. No, speaking of gold, oh my god, have you guys? I've seen this video about Gordon Ramsay, talking about how he prices his own menu items in his own restaurants, and I saw him talk about how he sort of brought up the idea of freaking putting gold on top of like burgers and shit, like your food items. And of course, as Gordon Ramsay, he was really disgusted by that sort of trend. And I gotta have to wonder what the fuck do gold taste like to make it like some kind of thing that people eat whenever they're in restaurants. Because I had braces before, and I know what some metals taste like, and like metals like gold, they probably don't taste that good, and you could say, oh my, but they shred it to make it make the freaking make it more edible and doesn't taste that hides the taste. And that's gotta be like some sort of bullshit answer, because if you're going to be grinding something just to hide a sort of natural taste, then it kind of means that it's probably not something that you should be wanting to eat at all. Like, I feel like if you're gonna eat gold, it's it's gotta be people who eat gold are probably maybe one of the most insecure people you'll probably ever meet. You know, I think that's gonna be something. I feel like if you're gonna eat gold, it's like something you would do if you want to flex in front of your friends about your own wealth. But other than that, it's like it's a waste of money and shit. So why are you freaking wasting your time eating gold and gold flakes? What the hell are gold flakes? Who came up with this? Wait, it's not the wrong. It's the wrong one. There we go. And another thing I also don't like about the recent food trends is the occurrence of people freaking eating stuff that is black, you know, like black ice cream, black burgers with black buns. Like I actually tried this trend before. There was this chain of ice cream vendors around the Philippines called, I think, Black 101. You can only find it in freaking high quality restaurants, like high quality places like SM or Ayala, and they would just sell you like black ice cream sprinkled with a bunch of toppings. And when I tasted it, I thought it would taste bad, but it's actually not bad, to say the least. Although I have to, you know, I can take the credit that it doesn't taste bad, but when I tasted it, I was like, wait, what? It still tastes like normal ice cream. So what the fuck is the point of making it charcoal black? You know, it doesn't make sense. You know, what were they thinking? As an angry video game nerd would say. Yeah, like charcoal doesn't really taste anything. So what's the point of freaking putting it in? So it's not like there's any health benefits to it. Like it's charcoal, you know, charcoal black. Is it like an aesthetic thing or something? I don't see anything appealing about eating something that's black, because the first thing that I think of when a food is black is that it's probably burnt or something. And it's kind of ironic because I'm eating black ice cream, so what is it? Is it like burnt ice cream that I'm eating? That's the thing that was at the back of my mind. But no, it still tastes like regular ice cream. But then again, what's the point of making it black? You know, making it black ice cream. Okay, let me just move these items here. Okay. Alright, now we need to paint the face. Alright, got the face here, and my god. Forgiving guys the Uncle Roger moment. But I feel like I speak in behalf of humanity when I say that, you know, we don't need foods that are colored black, you know. Or even like any food that I noticed that like whenever I watch a Rosanna Pansino video, they would always paint these foods with the most colorful of colors, you know, like rainbow cake, rainbow muffins, rainbow drinks. I think there was also a thing in her baking. I know it's a baking channel, isn't it? But when I look at some of these baking things that Rosanna Pins, you know, the YouTuber makes, I always like wonder, is the rainbow aesthetic really that appealing to people who wants to, you know, just eat? Because it looks nice, but does it look appetizing? I don't think so. I don't think I want to eat a rainbow on my plate. Especially if it's something that's not supposed to be sweet but rather savory. Like, I think she made like rainbow bagels, and rainbow bagels are supposed to be, you know, like a sort of plain. It's supposed to be like a mild flavor, yet the rainbow color of the bagel that she made at one point, it doesn't feel natural. It felt very rotten. It looks like a rotten bagel if you made it like a rainbow colored one. It's kind of best to probably just keep the, how to say this, let me just erase some parts of this. Why is this? What the fuck? Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like food dyes is a joke. we don't need to change the color of already natural ingredients, you know. Unless I guess you're Hirohiko Araki, you can pretty much change the colors all you want and probably look good in the manga panel. There we go. Alright, one more thing. Insert. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. Let's paint also this other leg. What did I do today? You know, I finally watched the film that had the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, where he was like pointing on a TV. I saw that. I finally saw that movie. It was called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I gotta say though, like I didn't really know what was the context behind the movie up until I've recently looked at what's the story behind this movie, and it turns out this movie was actually inspired by an actual event that happened in Hollywood, consisting of a cult and a murder that happened in Hollywood, which was not apparent at first when I was first watching the film. I thought this was just like another, you know, another slice of life movie about an actor freaking getting, how do we say this, getting washed out by new actors coming into the scene, and you know, it's like maybe like a commentary on how how, you know, as you grow old, you'll get replaced anytime soon. But then the final act came up, and it was just a freaking gore fest, which I didn't really expect. But then looking back at Quentin Tarantino's filmography, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a normal thing for this guy to do. But for the duration of the film, I didn't expect any gory fight scenes to happen. It just happened all at once. I know. I thought that when the film ended, I thought that this was a very messy film. Because there was, not only was there like a fight scene that happened all of a sudden, but there was a bunch of scenes starring this character played by Margot Robbie. I think it's being played by a character named. She's playing a character named Shannon Kate, I think is the name of her character. And she was just freaking just going around the city, just doing some I don't know, some touring around. It's like she's pretty much just a tourist for the entirety of the film, and there was no freaking happenings with her side of the story. Yet the film focused so much on her character that I was like, what am I supposed to get from this this character? But then I looked into the background behind this film. It turns out it was actually based on a real life story involving a cult in Hollywood, led by someone named Charles Manson, I think that's the name. And when I heard of the story, I was like, oh, okay, so that's why. So there was this heavy emphasis on. So that was like what the stunt double went to when he went to the ranch with that other character. But then, like, you know, as a movie, it didn't really felt like a well-constructed story. It's like, it felt more like a movie that really pokes fun at the reference if you really get the reference. But if you're going to the movie blind, you're probably not gonna get what the movie is all about. And you would have maybe wished that it would have been more focused on Leo's character, Rick Dalton. If it was more focused on that character, it would have felt more like a complete story starring a character, just an actor just trying to get up and be a star once more in the Hollywood scene. But then, as you read the background, things start to make more sense, and you start to see, oh, that's why the film was like that, you know. Especially the Margot Robbie character. She was actually supposed to be in real life, the character being played by Margot Robbie was actually murdered by the cult in the film. But then I think Quentin Tarantino did like an Inglourious Bastards moment, and pretty much just made her character survive by the end of it all. I don't really know how I feel about that, like trying to rewrite history. But like I see people review it and they say it's more like like poking fun of the fact that of Charles Manson as a human being, you know. Like it's like if it were to be played seriously, it would sort of define Charles Manson as this godlike evil entity, when in reality he's pretty much just a stupid person that really shouldn't exist. So what Quentin Tarantino do as a filmmaker who makes fictional stories is he just made him the real life person a freaking It's a freaking clown. I gotta say. And it's like, oh, I guess that's so admirable. But the most part, I could have wished that maybe they would have played it straight and sort of played the events the way it is. You know, maybe not make, you know, you don't need to make Charles a powerful being, because I feel like there's some moral, ethical dilemma to that. But you know, just like maybe presented the way it is. At least a part of me wants it to be presented the way it is. But again, that didn't really deteriorate the quality of the movie for me. Now that I know the full context behind the intention of the film, I kind of appreciate the freaking movie more. Yeah, it's kind of like figuring out for the first time that this character in a kid's movie was actually freaking talking about some dirty joke. You know, it's kind of like that to me. And you just feel more smart just thinking about the fact that, oh, this is what she's actually referencing and stuff. Anyway, we're almost done coloring this first part of the action. I think I'll maybe just doing some of these offline. And if I wanted to, I could probably do a live stream again of me animating this shit online. I don't know. Because I feel like when it comes to animation, some days I feel like animating, while on other days I don't. So I might have to. I might be streaming myself doing animation, while on other days I might not. So I think that'll be how my animation streams will go up to this point. I think I can just pretty much fill in the blanks on what's happening here. Just make the frames, color, and repeat. And maybe adjust the camera, which I will do at another stream. Since I'm not finished with everything here, I'll have to do another stream. Alright, there we go. Oof, alright. And lastly, the glove. Alright, time check, 5:19. Maybe I'll hop back into the black ink and do some more frames here. Then we can call it a day for now. Alright. So, let me just go back to object mode and to see how this frame looks like. Alright guys. Here is how it looks so far. Let's play the scene right here. Boing. Boing. I'm gonna make a black keyframe over here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yep, that's how it is so far. Alright, now I think I'm gonna wind. I'm gonna have him wind a punch. Bow, 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 bow. Then this arm will start moving now. So I think for this frame, insert one here. I'm gonna hop into this window here, containing all the 3D models. And we're just gonna have him raise his arm a little bit. Like that. Okay. And we're just gonna freaking trace the silhouette. I guess you can call this straight ahead, which is probably not the most ideal way of doing this, but I guess there's a wait, actually wait, we need to maybe move this a bit to the oh wait, no, the side. Maybe like this. No, I think that's good. Okay. I mean, we can always do an in-between if we wanted to. Okay. Wrong material. Okay. There we go. Alright. Shift Alt Z. Hide every freaking UE on screen right now. Just gonna quickly make these parts here. Alright, go. Now some of these parts of the 3D models sort of squished, so I probably have to refine it on the grease pencil. That, like that. That's nice. Oof! Oh my god, I'm drawing fast as heck, man. I feel like the more I do these streams, I'll probably be able to have the muscle memory to do all the steps here. But for now, I still need to second guess sometimes. Alright, there we go. Okay. Nice. Right. There we go. Nice. All right. Okay. Oh, just need to paint this side like that. Then paint this. Actually, wait. There we go. Paint the hands. Then I'll have to look back at my storyboard to see how this next scene will play out. Right, so I'll move on to the head. Alright. Alright. Okay. Nice. And finally, this part of the head. Alright. I need to turn on the where are the freaking why am I not finding any onion skin in here? Here. Okay. Huh? No. Well. Still, what the fuck? I don't get this. Why is it not showing the last keyframe? Oh my god. me switch to here. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just have to freaking estimate, I guess. Alright. Maybe is it because the onion skinning is not working here? Oh, onion skinning is turned on. What the fuck? No, not masks. I like the fact that I'm not getting any freaking color frames from this. We're already here. Why is it not working? What's different here? Nothing. Nothing is different here. Why is it not? Why is it not working here? Oh my god! Please. Alright, I think I'll just figure this out in another video. It's already 5:39 on my time, and I want to eat some salad. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna freaking make a salad. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. And now go read a book. Bye bye. There won't be an end screen for this one because it's the second channel. So, yep. See you guys.